Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cordant and we are back for some more Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are currently in Archimede's Manor. We are at the upper floor, sorry. We have Archimede's old robe, which should allow us to get past the imps in case they suspect something. And we also have a passcode, cider and cheese. So if everything works out the way I think it does, I'm just gonna quick save here. Even if we get revealed to the imps, they will think that I am their master. This leathery imp cradles a gem in his claws and makes soft cooing sounds as he extends his forked tongue to lick each facet, coating it with a layer of slime. Ugh. Sensing your presence, his eyes snap open. The imp lets out a piercing shriek and clutches the gem protectively close to his body. A pair of yellow eyes narrow on you, focusing with intensity.
What you do here? My pet groundwalk filth. What you do here, huh? Why you trouble Yellow Eye 3?
Yeah, so we can lie. See my robe, supplicant? It's me, Archimede. I'm merely testing out a new illusion.
His master? Give passphrase or get chewed to mush.
He advances slowly, hooking his claws with eagerness. I think we could also use bluff to just get past this. But I know the password, so cider and cheese.
Master or not, it's good enough for Yellow Eye 3.
The imp favors you with a nod of approval. Tell me about yourself, friend.
Yellow Eye 3 happy to serve master. His best imp, huh?
He inches closer to you, pawing the air affectionately.
First Yellow Eye died, second Yellow Eye died.
Oh god.
Now he's third.
He accentuates his point by raising one finger, then two, then three.
Master gave Yellow Eye a number, so he would remember which one he was.
Wonderful. How did the others die?
One died asking idiot questions.
He scratches his scaly midsection and chuckles.
Two died stealing baubles. Three is more careful. Three watches out for kabooms.
I guess he's talking about traps.
Pretty crystal. Protect you forever.
The imp opens his claws to tenderly kiss the gem. Will there ever be a Yellow Eye 4?
4, 5, 6 is all the same to this Yellow Eye.
And the third, he waves you off.
Go on. Yellow Eye 3 has time for smelly groundwalker.
That crystal, where did you get it? Yellow Eye 3 clutches the crystal, his eyes widening with fear.
Found lying near vault. Kept safe for master.
He quickly hands you the crystal. So we got a translucent crystal, filled with slime. A thin layer of dried imp drool covers this translucent crystal. One side of the crystal contains several deep notches and grooves. It seems it was once mounted in something. Okay.
What you want?
Maybe a key? What do you know about the vault?
Is on the lowest level, southeast corner. Sealed up like dirty secret. Burglars tried to open, but they turned into food.
Okay, good to know. He absently picks his teeth. Farewell. Okay, dude. So, what do you have? Another one. I think that was just a game being silly. Pretty sure, but...
to me.
Ooh. Any secret stuff here? I don't think so.
What is it? As you
Okay.
wish.
Do I have a duplicated crystal in my inventory? I do. Interesting. Okay, so we know that at least from imps we are safe. If he also has constructs, then we have to be more careful. So an imp.
Well,
I'm still gonna quick save. Yo. Master! Imp, get back to work. Yeah, okay, so they fully believe that I am their master. So we can just take whatever, probably. Okay.
well, of course.
I don't know what happens if they find the rest of my party. If they will also count as, like, the master's, what's the word? Guests or not? Let's test this out. Yeah, okay, I don't think they care. But there is a construct there, however. And that construct I don't believe will be friendly.
Be quiet if you
Oh,
can.
but we can just go down into the laboratories. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Let me just check this
I'll
out.
take care of it. Leave it to me.
Yep. There is a big area here though that I would like to explore, but with the constructs I don't think it's gonna happen. Okay, let's go down then to the oh, there is a barrel there. Game, stop it.
I'll see it done.
No. God damn it. Gotta go back up. And this lower level, the laboratories, is the one we had entered previously via
Of course.
the bathhouse entrance. Dude, just let me click on the barrel,
You ask too
please. Thank you, Jesus. All that work for an egg. Okay. So we have to watch out for traps, was my understanding. I have a thief's putty. I also have high mechanics, I guess. Ooh. Vault lock broken. Where shiny crystal go? I like that. I don't trust these blights. Although I want what's over there. Okay, well, we located the vault apparently. And we can unlock it, and I think for that we need the crystal.
Butler on second floor lounge trying to eat it again. Master will be displeased.
Yeah, this is the secret entrance from the Luminous Bathhouse. I actually came here before and stole some stuff. But then I got scared because of an imp. And I just backed off. Let's see.
What is it? I'll take care of it.
Okay, so you don't matter. I'm safe here. Not so sure about that, however.
Leave it to me.
Kitchen imp's got it bad.
Promotion can't come soon enough. Yeah, failed experiments, earth blights and stuff.
Motion.
Giant sporelings. Okay, so I guess this is if we
Yes.
go the offensive route, we get to fight all of that. And I guess if I want to steal the place at some point, I'm also gonna have to fight them, so... But not right now. So what else can I find here? Is it even safe? I don't think so. Yep, not safe. Okay. So,
Yes.
let's check
I'll
this
take
out.
care of it.
I'm gonna quick save again. This device is a complex control panel made of gems set in movable stone impressions. 4 colorful gemstones are positioned around the hole in the center. Something appears to be missing, though an expert tinkerer might be able to compensate for it. Examine the gemstones. The gemstones around the axis of the lock can be manipulated into a number of different configurations, like a combination lock. Oh. The vacant hole in the center of the lock suggests that a component is still missing. I don't know the combination. Examine the absence in the center. It looks like the setting for a gemstone. Scratch marks would suggest that someone or something pried the stone free. Well, let's place the clear crystal into the hole. The crystal settles into its intended depression with a soft click. The surrounding gemstones immediately flash with brilliant colored lights. Okay, let's examine them. The gemstones around the axis of the lock can be... Okay, yeah. Now that the missing crystal has been inserted into the central panel, all that remains is to rotate the surrounding gems in the correct combination. I don't know it though. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I need some more information.
Well, as you wish.
Okay, maybe... So the imps don't matter.
I'll see it done.
Okay, not this though.
What is it?
I don't trust this. Do I have some kind of quest item that tells me about this? The vault schematics. No, this is for the Bardato family. Yeah. No. No, this is something different as well. I have no idea. Let's go talk to number 3. See if he knows something about this.
You must
Because otherwise I think there might be like a letter or something or a journal
party before venturing forth.
that has that information.
Pretty crystal gone. Miss it already. Pretty crystal gone.
Doesn't say
Miss
anything
it
else.
already.
Keeping an eye out.
I'm thinking. Yeah. I'll need the combination to get through. It's probably somewhere in Archimede's manor. God damn it. I recovered the missing gem for the vault lock. An imp in the second floor is reportedly... Somewhere. Yeah, it's somewhere. It's somewhere. Will I have to fight the people in here for this? God damn it. Do you know? Enjoy house, ground stink. Do you know? Nope. Let's stealth.
What is it?
Give me the stealth boots.
I'll take care of it. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I get caught so quickly. I have to try it, right? Yeah, but no, this guy is gonna catch me. No. Okay, so we have 2 consoles that patrol. Okay, now I can go, maybe? Okay, so one's over there, one's over there. I think this is the main entrance. This is safe. Nothing. Are the paintings clues to the combination, maybe? Oh god, no! Okay, he's gone. The imp doesn't matter.
Leave it to me.
So the sentry appears to... Let me just make sure these guys are safe. Yeah, you're safe. The sentry appears to be asleep. The title placard reads, "The challenge of finding good help, or why I invested in constructs." Okay. Jesus. Quick save.
I'll see it done.
A stone tower rising from the forest on the upper balcony. On the upper balcony, a young girl dashes inside when she catches sight of you. There is no title placard. Tiny imps dive and soar among noxious clouds and rocky outcroppings. The title placard reads, "Paradise for the Depraved." The surface of the water ripples slightly. Every few seconds a bear pokes its head out from the trees. The title placard reads, "Peace in Obscurity."
Leave it to me.
This corner of the gallery has a pungent odor. The title placard reads, "Koiki Valley." And an unusual growth blankets the floor of a cavern. Pinpricks of torchlight illuminate distant tunnels. The title placard reads, "Vitrak Courtship Hive." Okay. We're gonna wait for these guys to go. And once they go, I'm gonna explore the upper area. So now. Yeah, so let's go here.
I'll see it done.
Why Master need books? Not even taste good.
Okay. This looks like his study. The bay window overlooks gull nests along the steep cliff sides of Neketaka. So do you speak? Oh, no. No. Oh, please tell me it's here. A tattered note. Oh, I love it. The combination to the vault has been divined. Diamond, ruby, ruby, sapphire, emerald. The rest is up to you and your friend. Do not disappoint me. Archimede will show you no mercy if you're caught, and you can expect even less from me. A scribbled notation in the margin written in different handwriting reads: Employer, Consul Hot, Calacoth, investigate later. Well, Consul Hot is no longer among us. Okay, I love it. I mean, I love these quests.
I'll see it done.
Sneaking about, finding clues and combinations, and just getting into secret vaults. That's my kind of quest. Okay, so you back off. Okay. And we're done. Cool.
What is it?
No.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I think it was Mr.
wish.
Piggy. Sorry, Chauncey, that opened the door. Naughty Chauncey. Naughty, naughty Chauncey. Okay, looking forward to this. Okay, let's go over here then. I don't like these bzz, bzz it's doing. It kind of sounds like I'm gonna get trapped. Okay, read this again. I have learned the combination. Where is it though? So, I gotta write this down. Sorry. Because otherwise there will be a disaster. So, diamond, ruby, ruby, sapphire and emerald. Sapphire, emerald. Okay.
What is it?
Save. Oh, okay. I didn't need to write it down. So let's enter the combination we found. You rotate the gemstones into their intended configuration. The sound of grinding stone builds in volume as the door moves aside. Yeah, buddy.
Of course.
Let's not get killed by traps now, please. That is my only wish.
Why even have fancy dinnerware if you're just gonna keep it locked up?
That's true. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's be very careful here. Woo, buddy.
I'll see it done.
Well, as long as we can take care of it, this is free experience. Man, just imagine coming here solo. Because I think if you want to get a lot of experience in this game early on, you can actually do a lot of Neketaka by yourself. Just, you know, quests that involve dialogue or certain skill checks. Even this, you don't need to fight for this, at least until now. There was no need for combat until now, which means if I came here alone, I would soak up all of this experience on my only character, and then I could recruit the other companions at a higher level. Well, when I play the game again, I might see how that works. A powerful enchantment keeps these gold bars weighed to the spot. Oh, I cannot steal them. The dinnerware arrayed around the table is gleaming and polished, with not a speck of dust to be found anywhere. This statue of Onekaza I wears a knowing smirk. Okay, I can lockpick all of this. Trap difficulty 11. No, sorry, wait. No, the lockpick is 11. The trap, I can just disarm it, right? I'm gonna quick save.
Where there's a pick. Wait.
Yeah, okay. First chest. Arapo Epic. This is the goal. This is the point of coming over here in the first place. This stone tablet is much eroded after years of neglect, but the elegant Huana runes decorating its surface have endured for untold millennia. Though god-stricken skies and mile-high waves tossed my ship, my mind's compass never wavered from dear Ukaizo. When a splintered mast, such traitorous slumber, hit me across the brow, I was knocked into a vision of pearlescent shores. I awoke on black-watered seas of terrible calm, with no two stars paired in a familiar form. Paddling my wreck with makeshift oars, I came at last upon an isle where each neighbor spoke a different tongue. For all that I sailed in the years after, never again would my spyglass take in the peaks of wondrous Ukaizo. I sat up in bed, then of an age when the tears came unbidden, pondering where sleep had ended and dreams began. Rising to meet the sun, I found it still to be night, though a false glow ignited the shapely sky. An azure beacon stood up from the horizon, and familiar anthems filled my ears. It was then I spotted the ship, a lively crew of youths setting sail for the horizon, a frontier that had once been mine. To those shores I was a departing echo, but someone would find them again, someone worthy to alight on the sands of lost Ukaizo. Maybe in this text there's some kind of hint of where to find Ukaizo? I would need to read it a couple of times. But for right now we can just complete this quest here. Return the artifact to Tumara or Netehe. One of them is Huana and the other one is a Rawatayan. Oh! An ivory worm figurine. Summons 2 worms. Nice. Potion of Impediment. Chance to interrupt on hit. Lovely. Potion of Piercing Ooh, nice. Potion of Major Recovery. I love all of that.
Leave it.
I'm gonna leave this one for last. It seems like the most special one.
I'll deal with this. It's finished.
Oh. A Stone of Power. +1 intellect and grants power surge. 1 per rest. Boosts power level for the duration of the fight. +1 to all power levels. Okay, you can only use this once, but it lasts for the entire fight. I have no idea who's gonna... I mean, it has intellect, so either Shoti or... Well, either one of these 3. But we'll see.
Where there's a pick. Done.
Oh, more Thieves Putty. Nice. I'm gonna take this one.
I'll deal with this.
Okay. Yes.
It's finished.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. A Cloak of Greater Protection. I love it. And, oh my god, Nina God's Teachings? A Grimoire for Mr. Aloth? Oh, yeah. And Nina God was very powerful. His spells were extremely powerful in PoE1. The dinnerware arrayed around the table is gleaming and polished with not a speck of the... Okay. Please be good.
Where there's a pick.
Please be awesome. Oh. A Kabbalist's Gambeson. Exceptional. +2 armor rating against spells. This armor was worn by a junior member of a secretive arcane society filled with infighting and betrayal. In the company of ruthless wizards, this enchanted gambeson offered a measure of security. And what do you do? Arcane containment. Effect duration is lessened. Ooh, beneficial durations are heightened. Or 10% chance to reflect against spells. Okay. I don't really see myself using this. I mean, I might, because it's a light armor, and I have people wearing light armor. So, take it. Okay. I was kind of hoping for some more stuff here, but maybe this will make up for everything. Fan of Flame, Slicken is good, but this is whatever. Yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, man, but the problem is... having access to Ninagod's Shadow Flame is amazing. Because this is a Frost Fireball that deals a lot of damage. And it paralyzes everything in the AoE for 6 seconds. And that's freaking amazing. But I have to give up my other Grimoire. That's what really sucks. That's what really sucks about this magical system, man. Because I love this, but this isn't worth one more spell cast of every single level. At least I don't think so. Maybe at some point, I guess. Raw damage. In theory, this is cool. I never ended up using this in PoE1. Man, it so feels bad. Ugh. Let me see here. So I have this and this. I'm gonna put this on my main character here. Lovely. And then who doesn't have something like this? You don't. You do. You do. You have 2 of them actually. And you do. Okay, so Aloth, take this. Perfect. We have a frog helm, which is pretty, but everybody's using a better helmet. And the ivory worm figurine, I think I'm gonna give this to it there, probably. Yeah. So you can take these. He has enough Arcana for it, okay. Okay.
What is it?
Well, that's Archimede's Vault quest done. I might come back here sometime in the future to loot these things. You know, just to see what they have, but that implies fighting. So not for right now. Given that the quest was marked as 2 levels higher, I'm just gonna keep this as is. And just head on out. Okay, so I am going to leave from the via the upper floor. I think it's the safest way to do it. So Periki's Overlook, let's quick save. Facina wasn't actually that much of a fan of Archimede either. So maybe if I tell her that I stole the vault, she's gonna be happy. Because she actually gave me the key for the front door. And even the store imp said that she hates Archimede, she hates this job, she hates him. Let's see what she has to say. Come on. Thank you.
Do you look for something in particular?
Okay, I guess not. What if I talk about this? No. Okay, farewell. We're gonna go to... And now I have to think. I think the Juana lady is in Serpent's Crown. What?
Must you practice your chant so loudly?
Songs are for singing, my friend. If they bother you, I will find one more to your liking.
Okay. Let me see. So, Tumara will await me in front of Imperial Command, and Netehe will be in front of the Kahanga Palace. Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the one in the Kahanga Palace, because I side mostly with the Juana there. At least in this regard. So we're gonna go exit. Serpent's Crown. Come on. And we had to speak with the prince anyway, I think, because we found out about Delver's Row, and we also need to establish a food source for the gullet.
Your face in a book while the beauty of the Deadfire passes you by.
A readied mind will be far more useful the next time we face dragons, cultists, or vampires.
You are ready to face death. What of life, I say?
If you had never experienced the pleasure in a good book, more's the pity.
Okay. So we are gonna go over there, the Kahanga Palace. I think she's around here, actually. Netehe.
You return. What say, friend?
Pretend to drop the tablet. I got you the hurry up. Whoops! I actually want to do this, but I want to make sure that if this gets seen as a light-hearted thing where my people get happy, I will keep it. If Shoti's gonna be upset, I'm just gonna quick load. So let's quick save first.
You return.
So
What
yeah,
say,
I got
friend?
you the hub. Whoops! Her mouth drops open and Atehe scrambles to catch a tablet before you deftly hoist it up. She only calms down once the Arapo Epic is in her hands. Okay, so nobody cared actually. Ooh. Yeah, man. So yeah, just imagine doing this with a solo character. And then just soaking up all of this experience.
Don't you ever.
She clutches the tablet to her chest and sighs.
The Queen thanks you, my friend. We are a step closer to...
Netehe trails off as a winged, leathery figure in the distance draws closer to you. Oh god, what is this? Oh, it's an imp.
Hey, you the Watcher?
The imp prods you to get your attention. Yeah, that's me.
Good. If I delivered message to wrong person, Master would curse me with Archimede's annoying song that never gets out of your head. Archimede, the great master, has returned.
Oh god.
Invites you to join him at the estate. Says you know where that is.
The imp lets out a harsh, discordant chuckle, holding his claw in front of his mouth to hide a mischievous grin. What's this about?
Don't know. Master doesn't tell us imps anything.
The way he draws out each word suggests that the imp is practicing sarcasm. I'll tell him I'll be there.
I won't need to. He already knows. Find Master in his study. Don't be late.
The imp winks at you and flutters away.
Well, that was faster than I anticipated. I had hoped for more time to work with the Queen on her formal apology, but I will have to accelerate our plan.
What? She frowns, clearly disturbed. She wanted to apologize to Archimede for stealing from him?
Thank you again, truly. This may be our most meaningful step towards Ukaizo. We just have to pray that Archimede doesn't put hexes on his belongings.
She handles the tablet with care.
What do you reckon the odds are Archimede wants to congratulate us for a robbery well done?
Probably not a lot. Okay, so wait, what level is this? Oh god. Is it a task? Oh, it's actually not high level. Okay. Well, since I'm here, I'm gonna speak to the prince about the food shortage issue in the gullet. And then I'm gonna go back to Archimedes Manor. I am gonna swap this though before I forget, so you take this. And is anybody using a light armor piece? I could give it to you actually. It wouldn't be too bad. You are wearing one, but you have this, which is way too precious. And you are wearing this one, which I think is better. Yeah, this is better. I guess I can give it to Tekehu. So this has 7 armor rating. +2 armor rating against spells. Do I want this while losing recovery time? Let's try it. If I find him being way too slow, I'll just swap it back. Okay.
I will give this a good home.
So, Prince, Prince Aruihi.
What say?
Aruihi opens his palm and nods. We should talk about the food shortage in the gullet.
Shortage? Are the Raparu not fed the leavings of the Kwaru and Mataru?
Dude. The gullet is in a poor state. There's little enough to go around. Sighing, Prince Aruihi presses his palms together and nods.
It is no wonder how Delver's Row won the love of my people, I say. By feeding them when we could not.
Yeah.
Find us solutions instead of old problems, I say.
The Roparu need their queen. Won't she step in? Or we can go for streetwise. It would be a shame if the trading companies recognize this failure of leadership. Not sure if he's gonna enjoy this aggression here. Let's go for it.
Ikira, if one framed it that way.
The prince squeezes his hands into fists.
I will dredge up the resources to feed the Raparu if the meat must come from my own body.
Yeah, bitch.
The work of keeping pace with our rivals. There is no end, I say.
Aruihi sighs and shakes his head.
If you have more to say, I am not above listening.
Okay, so we can inform Enoi about the deal. That's the guy in the gullet, I think. He nods, sweeping his hand out. Okay, I want to discuss the black market in the gullet.
I expect results, Watcher.
Oh,
Have you gotten to the bottom of Delver's Row?
I guess not. So if you don't mind, I'll report in later.
Ikira, but keep our water shaper out of trouble.
Okay. Aruihi nods to Keu and waves you off. Okay, so we have to go down into the other area first. Before we can complete this quest, I guess. So, my plan is... We're gonna go to Archimede's Manor. We're gonna see what this guy wants from us. And then we're gonna go down into the gullet. We're gonna tell Enoi that we fixed the food shortage problem. And then we're gonna go down to Delver's Row and descend to the other place, which is my memory for names is so awful, man. The undercroft. The undercroft, that's it.
I don't know how you and the Watcher
Oops.
was around.
Well, I do sleep better when the Watcher's around. That's for sure.
Does it suddenly feel warm in here to you? Well,
Okay, so he has invited me in, which hopefully means the people in here are not gonna be hostile. If they are, I will do something different. Okay, it seems to be safe. And I kind of want a wizard fight, but at the same time... Ooh, this could be very dangerous. Quick save. Archimede.
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
Sighing, Archimede glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across the calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Nekitaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
He grimaces and rearranges several of the objects situated around his desk. History. Hage, not the Huana, has set the bones of the city at crooked angles.
Sadly, I did not invite you here for a discussion of city planning. I warn you to stay your hand and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
Poor Consulate? He wasn't very poor. He pauses to study your reaction with interest. Consulate didn't give him much of a choice. Sighing, he wraps his knuckles on the top of his desk.
Plengrath, gone as well.
Yeah, true.
Your dealings with the Circle are stained darkest crimson.
They say after I kill a third Archmage, the fourth is free.
I wonder.
I love it. Oh, come on, how isn't this light-hearted?
But let us get to the business of the hour.
Man, that didn't make sense. That should have been light-hearted and Shoti and Adair should be happy. He opens his palms.
My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
Who could have done that? He sighs, drawing a sheaf of papers closer and then pushing them away. I mean, he must know, right? If he invited me, he must know. But let's pretend. That's terrible. Do you have any leads?
One.
The side of his mouth twitches.
At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between you.
You manage not to rouse a peep out of my servants.
Yeah.
If nothing else, the lack of disruption is appreciated.
Okay, so yeah, obviously he knew.
I am less pleased about the Harappo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before.
In the hands of its rightful owners, you mean?
Did I ask a question?
Bitch. Archimede glances to the left and right. He waits before continuing.
The Circle of Archmage wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
When he finishes his air quotes, his elbow knocks over an inkwell. Archimede simply glares at the spilled ink until it retreats back into its receptacle. I do enjoy getting a quest from an Archmage, I will say that much. Go on.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity. The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
Survival check. Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure this long walk of his. I mean, I'm not sure if this does anything special, but let's go for it.
Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical.
That's also kind of unrealistic.
We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Archimede presses his thumb down on a spider crawling across his desk. His upper lip pulls back with delight.
Normally, the Circle's involvement constitutes the worst possible outcome. Or have you already forgotten the Blackwash Falls incident?
Aloth watches Archimede through narrowed eyes.
Kalakoth replaced the water. What more do you desire? An apology?
Archimede turns his nose up at Aloth. This isn't just restitution, the Circle is worried.
We do not worry. We measure, and the resulting value dictates action. You are only involved because it is advantageous for knowledge of the Circle's involvement to remain discreet.
Yeah, there's always an excuse.
The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Nekataka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
Yeah, why ask me and not Bakarna?
She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood. All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course.
His eyebrow arches up.
No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
Okay, I'll get you your research notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory.
Once again, the Torn Bannermen. Goddamn, if they're as hard as they were in PoE1, we're in for some trouble. Frowning, Archimede sifts among his correspondence until he sets upon the one he seeks.
I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
Yeah, so this is from PoE1. They're elite mercenaries. We faced off at the siege of Cragholt.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
Dude, don't be like that. Archimede sneezes into his sleeve and grimaces.
My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research. Research which we disregarded.
He clears his throat and glances away.
Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore. and a security system to reevaluate.
He frowns towards the door before turning his focus back to his desk. Okay. Well, we got some experience, and we have a new quest. All of those things are good. I want to check something here. Because the people right now are not hostile. I quick saved, by the way. I am not masochistic. I want to see if the lower floor is also not hostile. That would mean I could just loot stuff in peace. Oh yeah, buddy. Just give me everything. A rattling sound issues from the display case when your back is turned. The two-headed skeleton hangs motionless. There's apparently a two-headed skeleton there. Okay. Okay, so we can go here. So yeah, no need for a fight. We can just loot everything. And... oh! New room. Whoa, whoa. Rusted constructs. Ironclad constructs. Ooh, a soul. A purchase order. Most esteemed Archimede, we received your order for 2 additional ironclad constructs. You can rest assured that will be delivered within the week. Your continued satisfaction with our craftsmanship affirms that our work goes towards a righteous cause, and we look forward to maintaining your generous patronage. The missive is stamped with the sigil of Abaddon, followed by an illegible signature. Interesting. What does that mean? Ooh. This slab looks intended for Archimede's iron constructs. You sense a fractured, confused scrap of soul essence. You walk through the halls of Archimede's manor. The layout is no stranger to you, and you navigate every turn with confidence. Your partner is your shadow, hanging 3 steps behind. Gesture for him to hurry. A little noise won't disturb the imp's stewards. Ephraim nods and hastens his pace. Oh, so this was the other thief that got killed? You reach a heavy vault door. The lock is made of gems set into stone. Ephraim is glancing over his shoulder, too preoccupied to follow your careful motions. Set the gems into their combination and pray that your contact got it right. Just as the vault door grinds open, one of Archimede's imps rounds the corner and screeches in a full voice. You spin on your heel and make a run for it. Ephraim is nowhere to be seen, but the whisper of cloth through an open doorway tells you where he's gone to hide. Before you can take your second step, a blow like a battering ram carries you off your feet. Disoriented and prone, the last thing you see is the fist of an ironclad construct mercilessly coming down, with nothing but your head between it and the cold stone floor.
I'll be damned if I let a soul be used for such foul means. Come with me now, you poor lost thing.
Okay. Expression grim, Shoti draws her lantern back and forth over the guts of the construct, absorbing the thief's remaining essence. Okay, so he saved the soul. What else do we have? Ooh, what? Object found, Shoti. What did you find, Shoti? Oh, there. Okay. Just bombs.
I'll deal with this. It's finished.
Fungal bile. It's a poison. Okay. Solution and nui shells. Okay. Nothing very special. Let's go over here. Take this stuff. Okay. Oh, there is still more. Your skin tingles as you approach the scrying pool. Your reflection grins up at you from the depths. This is a very weird room. Very strange. Okay. What else do we have? We've been here before. Nothing over here. This is the place, the luminous bathhouse. I think everything got cleared out. Okay, cool. Let's head back up. And with this done, I think I'm gonna go back to the gullet and complete the other quests. Fishman smells like squid something. Okay. And here. To the gullet we go. To the gullet we go. Yeah, gullet. Let's go. But man, I'm very happy about this arquebus we found, the red hand. I cannot wait to actually, you know, upgrade it. But I need a lot of money to do that. So we're gonna have to wait. So Enoi is here. He's gonna be happy about the food, hopefully. The old man grimaces some attempt at a smile. He inclines his head to you, indicating he's aware of your presence. The queen will double her efforts to feed your growing population. The old man's eyes glisten.
Not in this lifetime could I have hoped for more. To have garnered our queen's generosity. I ache to believe it. Never can I thank you enough, Watcher who has the ear of both kith and gods. Always the Raparu will know of your kindness. Should you need refuge within Nekadaka, know that the Raparu will stand by your side.
Okay, cool. Take care, old man.
May winds ever fill your sails, boy. We will not forget what you have done for us.
So, again, very nice. And we even all leveled up, which is just perfect. We didn't get any item reward that I can see. Yeah, nothing. Just the experience. This will bump us up to level 9, I think. Yeah. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff you can actually do in Nekataka without fighting.
Something in mind for you, Takehu?
So
For
wait,
me to exist in this form and to join this crew? I know she does.
It's funny. I fought against Aethys. I'm chasing him now. I don't think he knows a thing about me.
Ikera, it is for us to show the gods why we are worthy of notice.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
I like this banter. But like I was saying, there's a lot of stuff you can do in Nekataka without actually needing to fight. So I imagine coming over here by yourself and gaining all of this experience before recruiting companions is probably an excellent way to just speed up your leveling process. So wait, what do I want to do now? This is done. Yeah. Izali, no. Yeah, meet Gwenfin in the Undercroft. This is one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the Undercroft because that's also where we have to go. Because of the prince, the quest for the prince. So might as well go there. It's, anyway, a new area to explore, which is always good. So we want to go to Delver's Row. And from Delver's Row, we want to go down. Man, at some point I want to buy that scimitar, that saber for Takehu. But it's just so expensive. Okay, so wait.
Go on. Lift takes you to the Undercroft.
Yeah, so Dario now says we can pass. Oh, tell me I can steal this, please.
What I can find.
Something I can do.
Come on. Oh, you suck so bad. Let me quick save, but I think... Okay, not worth the trouble.
Yeah.
So, the Undercroft. A deep blue, choppy watered cove spans before you, widening down a cavern that leads eventually to the open sea. Waves clap against ramshackle docks, and the breath that fills your lungs is tinged with salt. Shouts from rowdy sailors pepper the air like buckshot. The deckhands lumber across the water-beaten docks, ready and waiting, watching the waves that roil the cove. Watch from a distance, I guess. It's then that Ruana water shapers, as denoted by their robes, stride the length of the docks. Arms sweeping, lips moving, they swirl the turbulent tide into a calm, directed current. For a moment, the cove falls still and silent, as if caught in a collective, bated breath. Then, slowly, a slew of black, varnished dinghies, sails lowered, row steadily into the bay. The sailors whoop, shouting a jumble of bawdy greetings mixed with commands for docking and unloading the wares. The ships lurch against the wharf and are emptied of crate after unmarked crate almost immediately. The operation is efficient and quick. Yeah, nice. With a shrill whistle, a dwarven woman emerges from the squat fort jutting from the eastern side of the cavern. Twice more she whistles before the water shapers reverse the base current, and the ships are swept gently out of sight, back to the sea.
I want to clap, but it'd give us away.
Water shapers aiding the Principe, bringing in cargo with all the grace of drunk oxen.
Yep, Tekehu takes in a sharp breath.
I have never seen a more undignified use of our talent. Have we all honed Ngati's talent for drudgery?
Tekehu balls his fists and trembles on the spot. So we have insight. You don't care what they're doing, just how they go about it.
We can discuss my emotional state later. This display has me sickened to my core. The prince will want to know of this, but...
Tekehu stops himself, and a cautious look comes over him. Something on your mind?
I am wondering if the crown needs to know the truth about Delver's Row at all. This warren brings business and trade through the gullet. Without it, Roparo would be destitute.
Okay, I see. Oof. Okay, so I kind of understand what he's going for, because this is helping the Roparo. But at the same time, it's crime. Is it doing more good than harm? How the hell do I know this? I guess this option, I'll tell the prince what we saw here, but I'll see if I can convince him to let Delver's Row remain untouched.
Hakera, let us hope that the prince is as keen as his sister.
Let's hope so. This is stewardship.
If we want to save this place, we'd better leave before taking too many chances. Our presence will not be kindly met.
He gestures toward the exit. I mean, we have the permission of Dario, so we can actually just... I mean, I think... The pirate stares you down, hand clutching the hilt of his sword. His arm is roped with muscle and striated with pale scars.
State your business. I mean it. Spill your guts or spill your blood.
I'm looking for Gwenfin, Dario's associate.
Oh, right. About time you got here. The elf's been chewing her thumbs to nubs waiting for you.
He sheaths the cutlass with a grunt. The pirate jerks his chin toward the edge of the bay.
There, across the water. Little birds flittering in the old ruins. Hurry on, else she comes to squawk at us.
I love this. The Woa. Hand raking through his damp brown hair, he studies you sharply, maybe still debating if he should cut you in two. Who controls his territory? He cants you a suspicious gaze.
If you can't spot a Principe port for what it is, I might get to thinking you're not supposed to be here.
Farewell. Okay, well, I think this will be a good spot for us to finish this episode. We have a new area to explore in the Undercroft, a rather large area actually. So I guess we can do it fresh in a new episode. So, as always my friends, thank you so much for being here with me in the channel, watching some PoE2 Deadfire. I hope you guys are enjoying the journey thus far. If you have any questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. There's videos coming out every single day, and it's also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe, everyone.
I trust you.
Yeah?